be with you and with your spirit. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. Glory to you, O Lord. A leper came to Jesus and kneeling down begged him and said, "If you wish, you can make me clean." Moved with pity, he stretched out his hand, touched him and said to him, "I do will it, be made clean." The leprosy left him immediately, and he was made clean. Then warning him sternly, he dismissed him at once. He said to him, "See that you tell no one anything, but go, show yourself to the priest, and offer for your cleansing what Moses prescribed. That will be proof for them." The man went away and began to publicize the whole matter. He spread the report abroad so that it was impossible for Jesus to enter a town openly. He remained outside in deserted places, and people kept coming to him from everywhere. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Dear brothers and sisters, good morning to all of you. The Gospel today talks about a leper, the one who has this disease, the leprosy. He comes to Jesus and asks for a cure. Now, before we discuss the miracle, we have to understand the situation of the leper first. Now, if you have the leprosy in the time of Jesus, if you have the leprosy, you have to go away from your house. You have to go far away from the village and stay in one place, far away from the village. And all those who have leprosy should stay together far away from the people, from the village, from the house. What does it mean? The lepers were considered as dead people. Why? Because only the dead person leaves the house, leaves the village, and goes to the far away, outside the village, because he is dead. So if the leper also the same situation, that means they are considered as dead. And they should not talk with anyone. If they talk, they are punished. And if someone is passing by, if they see, they have to shout, "Unclean, unclean, unclean." They have to make themselves that there is a leprosy man, so the people will not come closer. So they have to shout, "Unclean, unclean." But then, today's gospel describes, narrates something very beautiful and very interesting. This leper knows the situation, his situation. He should not talk with Jesus. But in today's gospel, he kneels in front of Jesus and then he begs, "If you wish, you can make me clean." He does not demand anything. He just very humbly, he expresses his wish. "If you wish, you make me clean." This is the very humble attitude. And dear brothers and sisters, this is the attitude that we should have, that we should cultivate in front of God. The attitude of simplicity, humility. This leper was very humble. He shows his humility in front of Jesus. And that is why he says, "If you wish, make me clean." Dear brothers and sisters, it is not only about humility, but these words are a beautiful prayer of this leper. In front of Jesus, he started praying, "If you wish, you can make me clean." So all that he wants in his life is the cure from this leprosy. So therefore, he puts it in a prayer form and he asks, in a very humble way. Dear brothers and sisters, we also should cultivate this habit. Taking our life and placing in front of God and asking the God for blessings, asking the Lord for the cure. In our prayer, let us tell the Lord what is happening in our lives. And let us put it in a prayer form. Let us express ourselves. And let us, in a humble way, ask the Lord to bless us. Whatever the situations we have, whatever the problems we may have, take all these things and put it in a prayer form and offer it to the Lord. And let the Lord take care of our life. Let the Lord take care of all the troubles we are having. This is the attitude that we should cultivate. And Jesus was moved with pity, and he cures this leper. He says, I will do it, be made clean. And the leprosy is gone. That means, as I said before, the leper was considered as a dead person. But now what is happening? Jesus does not only cure this person of the leprosy, but gives him a new life. What does it mean? Now he can come back to the society, he can go back to his house, he can talk with people like normally, and he can be mingled or united with everybody. So Jesus, it is not only a cure, but it is Jesus is giving life to this leper. And so it's a new life that he gives. And he also tells him a few things. Now that you are cured, go to the priest and get the approval. The priest has to declare that this person has no more leprosy. Then he can really come back, according to the law of Moses. And the other thing also, he says, do not tell anyone about what happened today. But then, after getting the cure from Jesus, after receiving a new life from Jesus, he could not control anymore. He openly started proclaiming about the miracle, proclaiming about the cure, proclaiming about the new life he has received, because he could not control it. With joy, he becomes a disciple, because a disciple is the one who announces the Lord, who announces the good news. So he, in a way, becomes a disciple and then tells the people about Jesus. And so, dear brothers and sisters, today's gospel is very meaningful for each one of us. So let us believe that the Lord is with us in our lives. Let us bring all our problems, all our joys, all our sufferings to the Lord. And in a humble way, let us ask the Lord to help us, to bless us. So let the Lord give us another new life. And let us put it in a prayerful way, and let us become a disciple of Christ in our daily life, announcing the blessings that we have received, and at the same time sharing our blessings with other people. Finally, there are two things that I would like to say. Today is the third day of the Chinese New Year. 2 days back we have started the new year of the ox. And so I would like to wish all of you a new happy Chinese New Year of the ox. May God bless you, all your families, with good health and prosperity. And the second thing that I would like to tell you, I'm sure you know, today is the February 14th, the Valentine's Day. So I wish all of you happy Valentine's Day, and my prayers are with you always, and God bless you.